Alright, let's talk about TikTok. You've heard of it. Your little cousin is probably famous on it, maybe your dog is. This app isn't just an app anymore. It's a cultural earthquake, it's a global phenomenon, a digital stage where literally billions of people hang out. We're talking short videos, viral dances, and trends that pop up faster than you can say For You page. It's where an ordinary person can become an overnight sensation with just a 15-second clip. So, what's the secret sauce? Why is everyone, and I mean everyone, glued to their phones endlessly scrolling? So why the obsession? It's simple yet genius. TikTok's algorithm is like that friend who just gets you. It learns what you like, what makes you laugh, what makes you think, and then it feeds you more, and more, and more. It's a never-ending stream of content perfectly tailored to your tastes. Think of it: lip syncs, comedy skits, cooking hacks, DIY projects, heartfelt confessions. It's a buffet of bite-sized entertainment designed to be addictive, and boy does it work. People spend hours on this thing, way more than they probably admit. Then there's the infamous For You page, or FYP. This is TikTok's magic portal. It's the main feed, and it's not just showing you videos from people you follow. Oh no, that would be too simple. The FYP throws content at you from creators all over the world, stuff it thinks you'll love. And most of the time, it's scarily accurate. It's this personalized discovery engine that keeps users hooked, always wondering what amazing, hilarious, or bizarre video will pop up next. It's the digital equivalent of a surprise party, every single second. But hold up, it's not just about teenagers doing the latest dance craze, okay? TikTok has evolved. It's become a platform for education, with teachers sharing quick lessons. It's a news source for some, with citizen journalists reporting from the ground. You can find financial advice, albeit sometimes questionable, book reviews. Hashbook talk is huge, and even political commentary. It's become a complex ecosystem reflecting all parts of life, the good, the bad, and the viral. It's become a mirror to our society, one short video at a time, shaping culture in real time. So, TikTok is fun, it's engaging, it's connecting people. Awesome, right? Well, not so fast. While you're busy trying to learn that new dance, governments around the world are looking at TikTok with a very different kind of interest. More like a very suspicious squint. They're not seeing funny cat videos, they're seeing potential problems, big problems. Suddenly this app that brought us sea shanties and feta pasta recipes is at the center of intense geopolitical debates. Why all the drama? What are they so worried about? The biggest elephant in the room: national security. TikTok is owned by a Chinese company called ByteDance. And in China, the lines between private companies and the government can get, let's say, blurry. Super blurry. The fear is that the Chinese government could pressure ByteDance to hand over user data from TikTok users around the world. Imagine sensitive information about millions of Americans, Europeans, or Australians potentially ending up in the hands of a foreign power. That's the nightmare scenario keeping intelligence agencies up at night. It's a what if that's too big to ignore. Then there's the concern about foreign influence. It's not just about data, it's about what you see. Could a platform as powerful as TikTok be used to spread propaganda, or to subtly shape public opinion in other countries? Could it interfere with elections by promoting certain narratives or suppressing others? These aren't just hypotheticals. India, for example, banned TikTok and dozens of other Chinese apps back in 2020, citing national security and data privacy concerns after border clashes with China. They didn't wait for proof, the potential risk was enough. Now let's be clear. TikTok says, hey, we're independent. We store US user data in the US. We'd never give data to the Chinese government. They've even launched initiatives like Project Texas to build firewalls and increase transparency. But for many governments, the reassurances aren't enough. The core issue is the ownership structure and the potential for the Chinese Communist Party to exert control. It's a trust issue. And in the world of international politics and national security, trust is a very expensive commodity, and it's in short supply here. Let's dig a little deeper into this data thing, because it's not just about TikTok. All social media apps are data vacuums. They suck up information about you like there's no tomorrow. What you watch, what you like, who you talk to, where you go, what device you're using, sometimes even your biometric data like face prints or voice prints. TikTok is no different. It collects a treasure trove of information every time you open the app. Think about it. Your viewing habits, your search queries, your comments, your messages, your location, if you allow it. It's a full digital dossier. So, what's the big deal if they know you like cat videos and true crime podcasts? Well, this data is incredibly valuable. It's used to target ads, obviously. That's how these free apps make billions. But in the wrong hands, it could be used for much more. Imagine your data being used for identity theft or for sophisticated phishing scams. Or, on a larger scale, aggregated data could reveal patterns about entire populations' information that could be exploited for commercial or political advantage. The more they know, the more power they have. It's not just about your preferences, it's about your vulnerabilities. This is why some governments are screaming, ban it, limit it, do something. The argument is that the potential risks to national security and citizen privacy are just too high, especially with a company that ultimately answers to an authoritarian regime. They see TikTok not just as an entertainment app, but as a potential tool for espionage, or a channel for covert influence operations. The United States, for instance, has seen repeated calls for bans or forced sales of TikTok's US operations, with officials citing these very concerns. It's a digital Cold War, and TikTok is on the front line. The fears aren't just abstract. Remember Cambridge Analytica? That was about Facebook data being used to influence elections. Different app, similar concerns about data misuse. The worry with TikTok is that the scale is massive, the user base is young and impressionable, and the link to a geopolitical rival adds another layer of complexity. So, the debate rages. Is this app a harmless source of fun, or is it a sophisticated data collection tool masquerading as entertainment, a Trojan horse in our pockets? The answer probably lies somewhere in between, but finding that balance is the tricky part. Okay, so governments are worried, data is being collected, national security alarms are ringing, sounds pretty bad, right? But hold on, there's a whole other side to this story. Billions of people use and love TikTok. For many, it's not a threat, it's a lifeline, it's a platform for creativity, for community, for making a living. When you talk about banning TikTok, you're talking about taking away a powerful tool for expression from a huge number of people. And that's a big deal in societies that value free speech. Think about the creators. People have built entire careers on TikTok. Comedians, musicians, chefs, educators, activists. They found an audience, they built communities, and many of them earn real money. A ban doesn't just silence a few dance videos, it can destroy livelihoods. Small businesses also use TikTok for marketing, reaching customers in innovative ways. For them, a ban means losing a vital channel to grow. So the argument from this side is, why punish everyone for potential risks that might be managed in other ways? Is a full ban throwing the baby out with the bathwater? And let's be real, is TikTok uniquely evil in the data game? Have you met Facebook, Instagram, Google, X, formerly Twitter? These companies, mostly American, have been collecting massive amounts of user data for years. They've had their own scandals, from privacy breaches to enabling misinformation. So, critics ask, is the intense focus on TikTok genuinely about data security? Or is it also tinged with a bit of good old-fashioned tech competition and geopolitical rivalry? Are we holding TikTok to a different standard simply because it's not from Silicon Valley? That's a fair question. So here we are, stuck between a rock and a hard place. On one hand, legitimate concerns about data privacy, national security, and foreign influence. On the other hand, freedom of expression, economic opportunities, and the sheer joy the app brings to millions. An outright ban might seem simple, but it's a blunt instrument with serious collateral damage. Perhaps the answer lies in smarter regulation, not just for TikTok, but for all major tech platforms. More transparency, stronger data protection laws, independent audits. But the big question remains, in this hyper-connected world, how do we balance the benefits of global platforms with the need to protect ourselves and our societies? What's the next scroll going to bring?